Batman and Robin number 18, written by Peter Tomasi, art by Patrick Gleason. This is the story after Damian died in Batman Incorporated, and it's like, yeah, how are we supposed to continue on Batman and Robin without Robin? And this issue is told completely void of any dialogue. So we open up Bruce Wayne, he's sitting by the fire, he's just staring into it, and we see it's in Robin's room, and his cot is completely empty. He makes his way over to Robin's journal where he sees that Damian's been sketching a whole bunch of stuff. And he sees that there is a note inside of Damian's journal from someone named CK as their initials. And it says, "I'm sure you'll enjoy these." And it's a whole bunch of, as far as I can tell, books or movies. Hard to say. So we go down to the library. Alfred is crying over the unfinished portrait that they had made. The only one left to be painted in was Damian. And Bruce walks in, sees him crying over it. He covers it with a sheet and takes it down because he doesn't want to see it anymore. So then Bruce slides down the bat pole into the bat caves. He looks over at the other pole and sees Damian next to him, only to realize, of course, he's not actually there. He goes to Damian's costume cubby or whatever. He holds the glove of Robin, then puts on his own cowl with a big old frown on his face, and then makes his way out into the city. And as he's jumping around rooftop to rooftop, he keeps on thinking he sees glimpses of Robin next to him, but as he tries to get a full vision of it, he always realizes it's not there. Then we get a panel where, well, I guess first is a page where he's in the Batmobile. Same thing, thinks he sees Damian. But then when he looks over and Damian's not there, he gets pissed. Like, he's angry that this keeps happening. So he just busts past a whole bunch of, like, light poles and stuff like that, completely destroys them. And then we get a 2-page spread of Batman just terrorizing criminals. Like, he is on a bender right now. And Jim Gordon gets a call from Bullock super early in the morning. Bat signals on. They make their way to the rooftop, and it's just full to the brim of criminals just tied up and waiting there for them. So later that night, he gets home. I think this is Titus is the dog. Titus is waiting for him. Batman pushes past him, takes a shower. He makes his way over to the costume cubbies again. But this time, he sees a letter waiting for him. And he opens it up, and inside, it's a letter from Damian saying, like, "Hey, I'm sorry that I disobeyed your orders in Batman Incorporated. I went off to go fight your mom, or go fight my mom. And he says, I want you to know that Mother may have given me life, but you taught me how to live. Love and respect, your son Damian." And Batman just loses it, like, angrily. He's just punching everything. All of the costumes go flying. His knuckles get bruised. You see Titus cowering in the corner. And the final page is Bruce just embracing the costume of Damian and just crying. It's a dark issue, man. This issue had to happen, right? This issue needed to be the follow-up to what it was. Because we had that issue just beforehand. The last one was this dream sequence of, like, oh, things could be good. And they shared this moment together, but it was only in a dream. And then this happened. And yeah, like, it did it great. The fact that there's no dialogue, you still follow it all perfectly. I think my only critique, and it's super minor, is the fact that on the pages just before he goes on his bender of just beating up a whole bunch of villains, every panel within themselves look fantastic, but I kind of lose the flow a little bit. It just feels more like a series of still images rather than a story being told. But I get it. It's an emotionally traumatic night for him. He's having issues. So I'm not going to critique it that hard. All in all, this issue is fantastic. I can't say, it doesn't do anything to forward a story. It is 100% an emotional piece, but it hits the emotions dead on. And as fast of a read as it is, it's still great. So I got to give this one I want to say 8.5, but it's really bordering on that 9. But I think I'm going to keep it at just an 8.5. I can't tell you exactly why though. It doesn't feel quite at that 9 level, but it is fantastic. I do highly suggest checking it out. But of course, it comes with its own baggage of you got to read Batman Incorporated beforehand. So either way, it's good.